ball game, but time to turn the page here. Now that they've got a new guy in the pitch, they'll at least get a fresh start.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out, and the inning finally comes to a close. Danny Santana will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Twins,
Eddie Rosario will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision. Miguel Sano will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch on its way. Pedro Alvarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Brian Dozier will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Driven nicely into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it 7-1 now. Joe Mauer will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment. But he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Trevor Plouffe will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Refsnyder ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. Kim gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Plouffe in time.
Oh, what a play.
The batter,
Lee will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Hank Conger will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on top. Eduardo Escobar is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. John Ryan Murphy will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Full count. 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last.
Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Danny Santana will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. They've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Wang will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Danny Santana is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This has got to be on a platter now. You're in the driver's seat, and you've got to make this situation pay off.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And that's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 7-2 game. And he is in there. Eddie Rosario stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
And he lays off for ball one. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with two men on base in front of him.
All even now, 2-2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Miguel Sano will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Pedro Alvarez steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
That one's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Chu at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Koji Uehara is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Brian Dozier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-1 pitch is a splitter called strike 2.
When you've been around the game this long, sometimes that's what you call a respect strike.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Chu there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs. Rob Refsnyder will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. Trevor Story is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yeah, and how about that last half inning? Now it's up to these guys to respond. Maybe punch back, if you will.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
On the ground to third. There's Plouffe. And a rather easy first out. Nori Aoki digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. In there, strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Shin-Soo Choo steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
2-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the Trevor Story, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Joe Mauer comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Ichiro Suzuki is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for a minute.
So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Number 26 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
The batter, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 1-2, here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
He's set. Here it comes. John Ryan Murphy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 for the Twins in the inning, and it comes. Eduardo Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Michael Tonkin is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Number 52 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Jung Ho Gong is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. First offering on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Darrell Lee is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 56.
Striding in to start the 9th, Eddie Withinning begins as the for ball 1. he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
Oh, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Holland pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing in the line. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gong scoops it up. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Pedro Alvarez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
7 runs.
So that's a wrap here tonight.
Welcome everyone.
Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Out of the third base dugout now is Ichiro as he'll stand in to get this one underway from Boston.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you have to like the various skills Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Number 52 waits on deck. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Batting third.
Stepping in now, number
32.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it on to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, guys, Mookie Betts puts it all on the line in every single game. He's not afraid to risk his body if it means taking a chance at making an incredible play. I've seen him take on walls at full speed, leave his feet at impossible angles, and he takes great pride in the effort he puts forth defensively.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off his last start where he got the win and only allowed 1 run.
Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but Still, plenty of time to turn that around, though.
Iwakuma steps into the wind. 1-2 on its way. Hit out towards second. Refsnyder comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matty, everyone's just waiting for Pedroia to come alive a little bit. He's coming off a game to forget, an 0 for 4 showing that had to leave a bad taste in his mouth. But you know what'll fix that? Going out there today and hitting the snot out of the ball.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple.
Batting third.
David Ortiz will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And he hit one out of the park last game, too.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Splitter, 2-2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth. Right fielder.
So striding in, Mookie Betts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The catch is made by Chu. Here comes the runner for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Batting fifth.
Travis Shaw will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Darrell Lee will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Left fielder.
Kim will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out.
Batting 7. Shortstop.
Trevor Story will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Porcello gets the sign. Here it is on 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pablo Sandoval strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to first. Choi is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Brock Holt will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Some guys, you almost do them a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Kurt Suzuki is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Kurt Suzuki.
Porcello's ready. First pitch on its way. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Rob
Refsnyder will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, that's a guy up there pretty clearly gearing up for the fastball there, and he didn't get it. That's a good pitch to throw on a 3-1 count to keep a guy honest.
Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Ichiro Suzuki is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Bradley. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and a wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Bradley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Poppy on deck to follow. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Slow roller back to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
David Ortiz will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he misses again, 2-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Ortiz is on his way to second. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw. And Ortiz is going to get in there at third with an improbable triple.
now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. He drew a walk his first time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3-1, and it's 3-2 now. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Dustin Pedroia is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. Blake Swihart steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Number 52 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, number 52.
Orsello into the windup. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stand.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Choi is at the plate as he watches ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. Pedroia over to Ortiz in time for the double play.
The batter, number 10.
Darrell Lee is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to third. There's Sandoval. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Brock Holt is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
The shortstop, number
Xander
2.
Bogaerts will dig in now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Chu, 1 down. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
David Ortiz tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more. Kim will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Porcello has his target. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Runners off for second. This one's down to third. Sandoval has it on to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Rob Refsnyder is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mookie Betts comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Story ranging up the middle, and a rather easy first out. Travis Shaw stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Dustin Pedroia comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat. Runner goes for second. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Ready now, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but Ichiro Suzuki will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And a high strike there, 0-1. This is hit softly to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Number 52 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts moves over, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here. Blake Swihart will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Number 23.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-0 now.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Iwakuma gets the sign. On his way with the 3-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Brock Holt digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And it's quickly 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Vince Velasquez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd. And it's a 4-1 game.
Number 25, center fielder
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, you shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hot shot to 3rd. And a sliding try there at 3rd, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. David Ortiz steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And there is ball 4, so they obviously want to go after someone other than Ortiz here. Mookie Betts will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he can...
Bogaerts scores. Bradley scores. Now a 3rd runner